Hello everyone. Today is a very special day for me because I want to introduce you to somebody who has changed my life, somebody who has had a massive impact in my life in a very short period of time. I want to introduce you to my spiritual guru. Now, I've been a cynic when it comes to gurus and all, but when I met this gentleman who is also a doctor by profession, okay, I realized that he was not talking about religion, and he was quoting scriptures from the Vedas, from the Upanishads, from the Bible, from everywhere. And he always maintained that in our lives, we are meant to succeed. We are born to succeed. And everything that he spoke was backed by facts, by figures. He explains complex concepts of Vedas to quantum physics, and even comes down to our day-to-day activities to explain things like that. And I've learned tremendously from him, and I would like to share that experience, that wealth of knowledge, the kind of perspective that you will get from him, you will not get from anywhere else. That much I can guarantee. So, welcome to this beautiful session, and I'll introduce my spiritual guru to you. Thank you.
Welcome to this very special episode with my spiritual guru, Guru Atmananda. He's a doctor by profession, and I've learned so much from him, and I'm very eager to share his perspectives on life, on various other things, and I'm sure you'll get a lot of beautiful inputs from here. So thank you, Guruji, for sparing this time for all of us. Okay, my first question is to you is, you always say that spirituality and religion are different, and spirituality is not about religion, and it is very difficult to understand, because from my understanding, I don't find much difference between spirituality and religion, because that's the way I've been brought up. Okay, I've been religious, I've gone to temples, and that, for me, that was spirituality. So how can you say that spirituality is not religion, and definitely it is not any particular religion? So how do you explain that?
To understand this, first we need to have a clarity on what is religion and what is spirituality.
Right.
Now, spirituality is not religion. To understand it is not religion, we need to have a clarity on what is religion.
True.
Now, religion, why was religion developed in the first case? That is also very important.
Okay.
Now, spirituality and the religion, the original goal of both is to have human excellence. They believed the Sanatana Dharma or existential reality is an infinite possibility.
Okay.
Now, for example, when you have a child born, a 1-day-old child, 2 days, 5 days, 1-year-old child, if you see, they are very enthusiastic, they are full of life.
Yes.
They are full of, by the time they are 2 years, from the day one you find it, but you can see it in expression at the age of 1 or 2 years, you find that expression of full of life.
Yes.
Now that full of life is the same quality of life that a scientist or a great businessman or any great person actually has. Am I clear with you? Now what Sanatana Dharma believed is, this same 1-day-old child that full of life, this is the same life that a great achiever has. Now what has increased is the quality of expression. And the quality of expression is not only inward outward, but also from the deep within to the outside. Okay. Now, my ability to receive the outside information and process it and express it in a better way. In a better way here, why? Because the way I want it.
Okay.
Am I clear with you? So, the religion or spirituality are fundamentally two different tools for enhancing the quality of expression of life.
Okay.
Now, quality of expression of life also includes experience of life.
Okay.
You have a low income strata human being, and you have a billionaire. The quality of life, not in the luxury, the quality when you present to them an idea, or when you present to them a concept, then their ability to experience that concept is totally different.
Right.
When you show 2 rupees, 10 rupees, these days 2 rupees you don't get anything, but in my childhood, when you used to show 2 rupees to a child, they used to say ice cream.
Right.
But when you show a 10th class or some other guy 2 rupees, then something else.
Yeah.
You show it to a business guy, then he would mean something else. Quality of experience is also changing. So, to put a schematic and a progressive enhancement to the experience of life is what religion works for.
Okay.
So, you have infinite potential, you don't know how to experience that, and you don't know how to put that into utility because you have a disturbed mind. So, a disturbed mind can be conditioned by discipline.
Okay.
So, they started with religion as a discipline.
Okay.
So, religion basically is what? A discipline enforced on you to condition your mind to receptivity. Now, this has gone into a wrong direction by saying, I follow this and this is what I am. Am I clear with you?
Yes.
For religion would go like this, the Sanatana Maharshis always knew about, and that is the reason why they always maintained Sanatana Dharma. Dharma is different from religion, spirituality is different from religion. Now you need to have a spirituality backed discipline.
Okay.
Am I clear with you?
Yes.
So, religion is not about God puja, it is about to discipline your distracted mind.
Okay.
But which was misunderstood. Anything that happens over a long period of time gets distracted and then gets disturbed. So, religion appears to be the disturbed concept. But originally, spirituality is a totally different concept. Now, here they do not talk about distracted mind. They directly talk about one fundamental aspect. Are you existing or not? Are you the fundamental expression of that existential intelligence? Now, intelligence is everywhere.
Right.
You see, we are assimilating, our metabolism is tremendous amount of, enormous amount of intelligence. Plants, they grow. It's an enormous amount of intelligence.
Yes.
From manure, they pick up beautiful, they make beautiful flowers,
Yes.
fruits.
Yes.
That's enormous amount of intelligence. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now you see, everything, nature is having its own equilibrium and balance. What are you? They said. You are the extension of the same. Are you able to see that in reality by having your own intelligence? Your body has an intelligence? Yes. Can you enhance it? If you focus on, I have filth, I have to wash it, then the process of washing that filth is never ending, because after washing you will have something called, you can get something called OCD, where you keep washing the filth even after the filth is washed.
Yes, that is true.
So that is what is happening with the religion. Spirituality is totally different concept, where they say, are you having infinite potential? Are you aware of that? You are aware of that. If you are not aware of that, making you experience it and being 100% focused on your infinite potential and being obsessed with your ability to experience that potential in any form you want.
Okay.
Religion says you have a negative mind, wash it. Spirituality says, now finally this is the conclusion. So spirituality says you are infinite potential, be aware of that.
Yeah.
So spirituality is a positive way of looking at life. Religion is accepting that there is filth in life and you have to wash it. Sanatana Dharma says, There cannot be any filth. For a rose, the rose has its own intelligence. The rose plant has its own intelligence.
Yes.
The more filth you put into its roots, the more beautiful the roses are. Even human being, the more difficulties you are thrown upon. See, for example, the more difficulties you have in your life, don't you think the greatness that comes out of it is more?
Absolutely, absolutely.
So, if you understand, do not be depressed, disappointed by your difficulties or the filth in your life. Be focused upon your own existential intelligence and your ability or capability to express it. So, spirituality is that positive side. It has nothing to do with religion. Religion is washing filth. This is enjoying the bliss, enjoying the excellence. Am I clear with
Basically
you?
enjoying whatever experience that I have, not branding it as negative or positive.
No
and
branding.
then learning from it and grow myself.
Learning from it and grow myself. Now, here also I want to underline, growing myself, the clarity should be there, is all about ability to express my own potential in the way I want.
Okay.
So it's more about you experiencing your potential. See, you are a speaker.
Yes.
Now you can speak on various subjects, you don't speak on the same thing every day.
Right.
Now, that potential of ability to speak, process information, and communicate is there. Now that you use it in multiple ways. When your mind is obsessed with expressing that potential in multiple ways, and when your heart is obsessed with enjoying that potential, the bliss of that potential, the greatness of that potential, then you are spiritual. Getting obsessed with the fear that something can come and rob you, something can go wrong, and working towards securing that not going wrong is religion.
Okay.
So it's all about experiencing yourself and ability to express. Now, growth fundamentally means only this. Adi Shankara, our great Sanatana Dharma Maharshi, he always used to say, the greatest master, he always used to say, there is nothing called as growth. It is already there. It is only expression. That is what even Vivekananda used to say. Education is the manifestation of perfection already in man.
Oh,
So there is nothing called growth. Growth is only increased expression.
right.
Increased expression. So being aware of your infinite potential and being obsessed with increased expression. When you said growth also, I corrected because this will give more clarity.
Right.
The child should believe from the childhood, I am a billionaire. And what am I doing here now? Improving my expression. My management, administration, whatever, I am improving my expression. And the day the flower is totally blooming, the inner potential, I am a billionaire.
Beautiful.